Yo, what is going down, you beautiful people of the internet? My name is Amir, you can call me Dr. Manticore, and I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my full review of Eminem's latest album, Revival.
Every brother was caught in the crossfire. Was caught in the crossfire.
Now, before I get into the review, I need to tell you guys something you may not know as an average music listener, something that only the true hip-hop audience, hip-hop fan knows. Rap music, which was created decades ago, blew up because it was all about the message that the artist was conveying through his songs. No one cared about how catchy the beat was or how catchy the chorus was. No one criticized the artist based on that crap. All they cared about was how dope the message was, how sick the delivery was, the punchlines, the metaphors, the art of writing, basically. If you had rhymes similar to nursery rhymes, you would get slaughtered in a rap game. I know this because I'm a beat maker myself. I got my little keyboard right here. You know, I make beats from time to time. I record raps. I'm a medical student, but rap is like an outlet for me. So if I want to talk about something or express my feelings, I will get on the microphone, jump on a beat, and put it out there. So I know how it is. Okay, I'm not a famous rapper, but I know the behind the scenes of making a song. Now, Eminem dropped his album Revival, and pretty much a lot of generic Eminem haters jumped on the bandwagon and said, oh, this album is trash. And when you ask them why, they just say, oh, the beats weren't good and the choruses were not really catchy. Now, I put out a review 4 years ago when Eminem released his Marshall Mathers LP2 album, and I said the same thing. I'm a fan of Eminem, okay? First and foremost, I'm a fan of Marshall Mathers, the human being, the guy, because he as a person helped me get through a lot of tough situations and circumstances in my life. When I watched his personal life, when I watched his growth as a human, and through his music, so he helped me from different angles. So yeah, Marshall Mathers comes with the music. I support Marshall Mathers, therefore I support his music. Now, do I criticize his music? Of course I do. But does it mean that his music is trash? Hell no. I'm not a typical stan who's blinded and solely and very obsessed to a point where he can't criticize an artist because of the amount of love he has for him or her. Now, Eminem released Relapse. I liked some of the songs, but I didn't enjoy the whole album. Then he released Recovery, which was a great comeback. I listened to the whole album on repeat. Then he released Marshall Mathers LP2. I enjoyed the album. I listened to it on repeat, but there were some songs that didn't really connect with me. 95% of it was perfect. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I watched them perform the songs live twice in the UK, and I loved it. But this album, when it dropped, I have been blessed enough to listen to this, I think over 1 hour and something album like 10 times on repeat, every song, non-stop. I'm not even joking. This album is so good, and you need to be very open-minded to see why this is one of his best works. I will get into that in a second, but this album, the last album I had on repeat of Eminem was Recovery. Before that was The Eminem Show. Every song is just fucking magnificent, is a masterpiece. This album is so diverse. He touches on so many issues from different angles. He speaks about real life problems, something I wanted Eminem to talk about. He's always done that, but not to this extent, where he goes so deep. 6 minutes on the song Untouchable to talk about how black people are treated like shit in America, and he's pointing fingers at people who are to blame. Now some people are saying, oh, it's disingenuous, blah blah blah, he's doing this to make money. I tell you to go shut the hell up, because he doesn't need the money at this point. This is the guy who canceled tours, $100 million tours, to be with his daughter. So, and he doesn't have anything to prove to anyone lyrically in the music business or the rap game, because he's already done that. So when you see him talk about real life problems and raising awareness on a topic like this, people, black people getting shot for no reason, unarmed black guys getting shot, how racism still exists in America, how America segregated people, blacks and whites, how the lifespan of a white man is higher than a black man. So these are real life problems, and instead of people getting behind it, they're bashing it, saying, "Oh, it's disingenuous because it's a white guy talking about it." But yeah, when he shits on Trump, everyone's like, "Yeah, go for it." But don't talk about black guys. You know, this is don't talk about our problems. Talk about the white people problems. It's very hypocritical, and I just can't stand behind people who think and live like that. So, anyways, but a lot of people are used to a certain sound from Eminem, because Dr. Dre has always produced his albums, that when he jumps on new types of beats, people can't stand it. It's like asking, it's like hating on Jason Statham or Jackie Chan for switching from doing action all the time to just doing comedy or a drama. So you can't hate on Eminem for evolving all the time. You can't ask him to be the old Eminem, to fucking jump on a beat and slaughter rappers, because he's not that guy anymore. He wants to talk about his daughters. He wants to talk about his relationship with his wife. He wants to talk about his relationship with his mother, how he's moved past it. He wants to talk about his addiction, how he moved past addiction to help someone. He wants to talk about Black Lives Matter. He wants to talk about how his fans are holding him up to such a high standard that it's very difficult for him to meet that standard. So he's being very open on this album, and I fucking love it. It's so, oh my god. Okay, so this video is not scripted, by the way, guys. I'm just going off the top of my head. So he jumps on the album. The first song is Walk on Water. I love it. Perfect song to open the album. It has no drums. It has Beyonce on it, and it's one of those songs where you can just sit back and listen to the words and appreciate what he's saying, because that's the kind of music listener I am. I listen to what the artist is saying. If I wanted to listen to some generic pop shit, I would go listen to some Rihanna. Just sit back and let my fucking brain cells die. I wanna feel something when I listen to an artist. Whether it's Kendrick, whether it's Eminem, whether it's Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, Cool G Raps, LL Cool J, all these legends, Tech Nine, Hobson, I want to listen to what they're saying. Now, Eminem thought if he puts a drum on this beat, it's gonna distract the audience from listening to what he's actually saying, and I appreciate that. So he did a great job on the song, and I loved it. Then he straight after the end of the song, he jumps on, goes to the song Believe. This song, holy shit, I listened to it. I started from the bottom like a snowman, ground up, and his flow changes throughout the whole 3 verses, and the chorus is just so well done. Do you still believe? Like, it gives me goosebumps, right? It gives me goosebumps. I loved it. Then he goes to what is it? Chloroseptic. Chloroseptic, dude, is a trap beat that he kills with Fresher. He basically, where is the goddamn album? There we go. Yeah, Chloroseptic. He kind of, I think he makes fun of the mumble rappers as well. Like his flow is like that, but he's actually saying something, so you listen and you understand what he's saying, and I loved it. It was very different, you know. I don't want Eminem to just jump on the same freaking thing, same flow, same beat. Then, if you want the old Eminem, go listen to the old Eminem. I just can't. It's very stupid to me that some people just want artists to stay in a certain phase where they were appealing to them. So you just want them to stay in that phase and keep him in a box and don't let him to freaking evolve. Like, yeah, Eminem was dope back in the Eminem show, the Marshall Mathers LP. We want that Eminem. Like, you can't have that Eminem. Like, it's impossible. The dude's grown up. He's got a freaking beard. The guys are making fun of his beard. It's like, oh, it's a gimmick. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god. Like, people are so dumb. It's unbelievable. The comments that I read online. Now, I have to defend something when I have reasons to defend something. This album is just magnificent. Then it goes to Untouchable. Untouchable, as I said, discusses Black Lives Matter. The chorus is good. Then the beat changes halfway through, and he keeps it so diverse. His flow keeps changing. How can you change your flow so many times in one song? How can you still have a deep message and a song with so many layers and still have great punchlines, change your flow over and over again? No one can do that. Not a single rapper that has lived as long as Eminem has lived has ever done that. Then he goes to River, to the song with Ed Sheeran. Now there are people who are saying, oh, you needed Ed Sheeran to help you make a hit. Oh, like, there are people who say, okay, we love this River song, but we hate, like, Castle. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's so dumb. Like, listen to the album, stream it on Spotify, listen to it before you buy it. This thing is a masterpiece. Is the most diverse album Eminem has put out, and I love it. I love it. I've been listening to it on repeat, every single song. But anyways, River is good. I love the message. The flow is good. Then he goes to Remind Me. Remind Me is a remix, or is a remake of I Love Rock and Roll. What's it, Jen Jones or something? Yeah. So they made the sample of that, and it's so good. I love it. Like the way he's talking about girls and women and bitches, and his flow is amazing. He makes a song so much better, in my opinion, because it's a rap song. It's a rap and rock and roll, and people can't stand that freaking sound. But I love it. He sounds so good on rock beats. I don't like him to stay on hip hop beats all the time. Change it up a little bit, and he does it here. Then he goes to Like Home with Alicia Keys. He talks about Trump. He shits on Trump again, but in a good way. He delivers a positive message. He tells people that this is not what we stand for. This is not who we are as a nation. And yeah, does a great job with Bad Husband with Ex-Ambassador. Oh my god, this song, you listen to it and you're like, shit, this guy has actually grown so much. He talks to his wife and his daughters and how they went back and forth fighting with each other and how he was all stupid, and he calls himself a bad husband. Like, how come you can be a good dad and a good father but a bad husband? And he talks to his daughters like, hey, I messed up, I'm sorry, I want to move on, I want to make things better. I love it. I love it. Then Tragic Endings with Skylar Grey. Love the beat, love the chorus, love the flow, dude. Like the way he comes in. The way he comes in. Let me see. Listen.
All my life I was told I was never nothing special. I don't need to be reminded of it every other second.
Okay, that's enough. Don't want to get copyrighted. Love the song. Then he moves on to Framed, which is one of those songs where he murders like Ivanka Trump or something, and he's got him in the back of his trunk. The beat is sick, it's different. His flow is amazing. The chorus, but officer, I think I was framed. It's good, man. Listen, you cannot like this song. You cannot like this album. Nowhere Fast with Kalani is also good. Is one of my new gym tunes. I like the message. Of course, every song I like the message. I mean, except Framed, where he murders someone. I mean, I still like the message, but I know he's not being really serious on that song. So, then Heat is also another.
Lady, you remind me of my raps on that relapse shit. Cause you got an ass thick as them accents. Two ass cheek implants, call that an asset. Cause you can set a glass on it, it's massive. From the first time I saw you, I actually.
How can you hate this freaking flow? How can you hate this record? Then he goes on to Offended. Offended is like super fast. It's like Rap God 2.0. I like it. The chorus is different. Everybody hates me. No, 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 no. Okay, it's different. I like it. Then Need Me with Pink. I think Pink is on the song a bit too much, but when Eminem comes in, it's good. So yeah, I like the song, but I just wanted Pink to be on the freaking chorus, not half of the song, even though I like the song. Then the last three songs, In Your Head, Castle, and A Rose, are masterpieces. Masterpieces. Castle, he talks about, it's like a movie. 3 phases of his life, where he's gone through, and the last part is him taking pills, collapsing, and then he goes straight to A Rose, where he wakes up in the hospital. He feels like he's dead. They're unplugging him. Like at first he talks about how he's recovering, but then he talks about how he feels like his soul was leaving his body. He was gonna join Proof, and then at the end he's like, I wish I could rewind time to correct a mistake that I made. And then the song rewinds and goes back to Castle, to the part where he takes the pills and collapses. This time he says fuck it. He takes the pills, but he puts them, flushes them down the freaking toilet, and he comes back strong. He makes recovery, relapse, Marshall Mathers LP2, has a great relationship with his daughters. Boom. The way, like, I just explained it briefly, but the way he does it on the songs, it gives you goosebumps. It's like a freaking movie. He's the only rapper that can make you sit back and see exactly what he's talking about. Not just hear it, but see, like, envision it. I was listening to it on a plane, and when he got to this song, I was legitimately seeing a movie, because Eminem has this ability to take you on a journey and make it like a movie. So I don't know why people hate this album. I love it. I love it. It's so diverse. It's not the old Eminem. I don't want the old Eminem. If I want to listen to the old Eminem, I go listen to his old albums, man. I want him to evolve over and over again. And I know it's very difficult for artists to do that, but he's consistently doing it, and people just hate him for no reason because they don't find the songs catchy enough. If you want to listen to some catchy shit, go listen to freaking Lil Yachty or the Migos or some generic, stupid, mindless record on the radio. Eminem delivers great content. I love the content. I just want to listen to the content. If the beat is good, it's a plus, but I mainly want to listen to what he's saying, where he's at in his life, what he's achieved, what he's thinking about. That's what I want as a true hip-hop fan, as an Eminem fan, okay? So yeah, get over yourself, enjoy the album, and appreciate the guy, because he doesn't need to make records. He's doing it because he loves it. He doesn't need the money. He's doing it because he has something to talk about. So I appreciate it. Support it. Show him love. Jesus. Woo! Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Amir. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. I've been making some gains. Let me know what you think about the album in the comment section below. And subscribe to the channel. Like my Facebook page. Do whatever. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.